Morning to everybody. It gives me pleasure to upload this video for Festival Stewards. In my last video, I was telling you about the importance of parts of speech. How parts of speech is very important to write and speak the sentence without committing any mistakes. So if you have the knowledge of parts of speech, you can write and speak out the sentence without committing any mistakes. Now, I'm going to tell you about pronoun. What do you understand by pronoun? How many types of pronouns are there? Why pronoun is important? No, in the what is the very use of pronoun? Now I should tell you everything one by one. Now pronouns replace noun. Pronouns are usually short words. So what is a pronoun? Pronoun replace noun. Suppose you call name of the person. So Shanmugavel is coming from Chennai is a noun. He is coming from Chennai is a pronoun. A and B are writing the examination. It is a noun. They are writing the examination. It's a pronoun. So when the names are given or mentioned in the sentence, it is called noun. When the names are replaced in pronoun, it is called pronoun. Now, how many types of pronouns are there? I shall tell you one by one so that you can understand how many types of pronouns are there. Personal pronoun. No, I shall tell you what is a personal pronoun. I, you, he, she, it, we, they are all personal pronouns. Again I am going to tell you, I shall repeat once again for you so that you can understand. I is a personal pronoun, you is a personal pronoun, he is a personal pronoun, she is a personal pronoun, it is a personal pronoun, we is a personal pronoun, they is a personal pronoun. All these pronouns often replace noun. Representing people, they are called personal pronoun. They are called personal pronoun. Now I should tell you some examples by using personal pronoun. I go to Chennai, personal pronoun. You write the exam, personal pronoun. She comes from Velu, personal pronoun. It's a faithful animal, personal pronoun. We are writing the examination, personal pronoun. They are coming, or they are practicing, or they are giving training, or they are preparing. These are personal pronoun. So personal pronoun. So what we do? How can we write the personal pronoun? Pronouns replace noun. Replace noun. Instead of names, we are using I, we are using we are using he, we are using she, we are using it, we are using they. Personal pronoun. Now we see second pronoun, demonstrative pronoun. These pronouns are used to demonstrate or indicate. So what? These, th, yes, this, that, these, or those are called demonstrative pronoun. This, that, these, those are called demonstrative pronoun. For example, I used to make some sentence by using demonstrative pronoun. For example, this is mine, this is my table, this is my book, that's my attitude, that's my book, that's my style, that's my character, that's my nature. These are my books, these are my properties, these are my materials, these are my belongings. Those are my books, those are my property, those are my books, those are my material. Like this, we can make or form sentences by using demonstrative pronoun. What is demonstrative pronoun? That is a demonstrative pronoun. This is a demonstrative pronoun. Those is a demonstrative pronoun. These is a demonstrative pronoun. These are the demonstrative pronoun are used to indicate or demonstrate things. Example: this is a book I left in the class. This is a place where I born. We are going to use like this. That is the book which I left in the class. Okay, those are my pens, those are my furniture, those are my properties. We can say like this. Now, third one, I should tell you about indefinite pronoun, where we use indefinite pronoun. What is the objective of using indefinite pronoun? They are used for non-specific things. So we are using demonstrative pronouns, personal pronouns. Personal pronouns, we have seen what's the benefit of personal pronoun. Then we have seen demonstrative pronouns. So it is used to demonstrate or indicate. We have seen these, that, these, those are all demonstrative pronoun. Now we are seeing indefinite pronoun, where we use indefinite pronoun. These are used for non-specific things. This is the largest group of pronoun. All, some, any, several, anyone, nobody, each, both, few, either, none, one and no one are the most common. These are the indefinite pronoun. Where we use this? We use this for non-specific things. For example, all came to Chennai. We have not mentioned the specified name of the persons. Some of them are brilliant. We have not mentioned the name of some of the people. Okay, anyone can participate. We have not mentioned the name of any particular person. Nobody is perfect. We have not mentioned the name of nobody. Each one of you is ready to participate. So here we have not mentioned the name. Both of you are very nice people. So we have not mentioned the name of the person. So like this, anyone must have seen the driver leave. So we have not mentioned. So we have used this for non-specific things. All, some, any, several, anybody, anyone, each, both, few, either, none, no one are the most common. Now we are going to see interrogative pronoun, where we use interrogative pronoun. These pronouns are used in question. Suppose you want to ask question to your friend, or you want to ask question to anyone, where we use interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronoun means asking question. Who, which, what, where, and how are all interrogative pronouns. For example, I shall use and form a few sentences by using interrogative pronoun. Who is your favorite author? Interrogative question. Which is your favorite book? Interrogative question. What's your future plan? Interrogative question. Where is your residence? Interrogative question. Where you reside? Interrogative question. How did you come from Chennai? Interrogative question. Who is your favorite teacher? Interrogative question. Which is your best place to study? Interrogative question. What's your future ambition? Interrogative question. Where are your books? Interrogative question. How do you feel? Interrogative question. So interrogative question used in asking question. So far we have seen personal pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, no interrogative pronoun. Next one, I am going to tell you the importance of possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun are used to show possession as they are used as adjective, they are also known as possessive adjective. My, your, his, her, its, our, their are all possessive pronoun. I shall give you some example by forming some sentences by using possessive pronoun. So it's your property, it's your property, it's mine, it is his books, it is her rights, it is our nature. So it is their property. We are going to ask like this. These are possessive pronoun. Now I shall tell you about relative pronoun. What's a relative pronoun? Why a relative pronoun is used by everyone. Relative pronoun are used to add more information to a sentence. Why do we use relative pronoun? Relative pronoun is used to give more information to a sentence. We are getting more information. Why do we use relative pronoun? Which is a relative pronoun? That is a relative pronoun. Who is a relative pronoun? Whom is a relative pronoun? Whose is a relative pronoun? And where are our relative pronoun? Why do we use relative pronoun? Relative pronouns are used to add more information to a sentence. So you are using a sentence. So a sentence, to give more information to a sentence, you have to use a relative pronoun. For example, this is a place where I born. This is a college where I studied. This is a person whom I met yesterday. This is a thing which I have bought. You are telling relative pronoun. This is a place where I born. This is a person whom I met yesterday. You are using. Okay, then this is the person whom I spoke yesterday. You are telling relative pronoun. This is a place where I have lost my bag. This is a place where I have lost my bag. Relative pronoun. Example, that Adam who worked at Oxford for more than 22 years. Here Mr. Adam who worked at Oxford for more than 22 years. Here who is a relative pronoun. This is a place where I born. He is a pronoun. This is a place where I have lost my property. This is a place where I have lost my belonging. This is a place where I have lost my belonging. So this is called a relative pronoun. Now reflexive pronoun, I am going to tell you. Reflexive pronoun ends self or selves. Refer to another noun or pronoun in the sentence. The reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself, herself, himself, itself, ourself, yourself, themselves. He himself spoke to me. They themselves informed me the status. I myself went there. We ourselves begin the word. This is relative pronoun. How the relative pronoun ends with the selves refer to another noun or pronoun in the sentence. The reflexive pronouns are myself, yourself. I myself went there. I myself have taken the initiatives. I myself prepared for the examination. I myself did everything. He himself told the status. He himself told the truth. She herself prepared for the examination. In itself, keep quiet. We ourselves have begun the work. You yourself have convinced the situation. Like this, we can use the sentence by using a reflexive pronoun. Example, Jahangir cooks himself. Raghu makes himself. Or Mani prepares himself. Like this we are going to use. I hope you understand the beautiful usage of personal pronoun the masticative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, interrogative pronoun, possessive pronoun, relative pronoun, and reflexive pronoun. So these you never come to understand the beautiful usage of pronoun. This pronoun plays an important role in forming the sentence and ultimately your language will be highlighted. Thank you so much for listening patiently. Thank you.